Now what do you, now I think it's either between Advanced and Infinite Warfare or Vanguard. Let's see.
It's Black Ops 3.
Oh yeah, he's geeked. He's geeked. He's geeked. He's geeked. He's geeked. There's no way. Now he's joking. I know he's joking. There's no way he's got to be joking. He's got to be joking. He's let me see his reasoning. Let me see his reasoning.
I mean, like, this game just, it's not even good. Like, why do people like it? The maps aren't fun, the Easter eggs are annoying, the weapons suck, the gobblegums are, oh wait, it's not April Fool's anymore. I can't get away with saying that.
Okay, I was gonna say.
Obviously, the worst COD Zombies game is, of course, Call of Duty Vanguard.
Okay, I was gonna say. I was about to say because I thought the same thing. Infinite Warfare, Vanguard for tied for the second worst. I mean, the second worst, the worst. I was about to say because there's no way you put that. That I was gonna say. King Tracy said, "Peace out, Chris. I'll hit you up on Discord about the freestyle I could do on stream. Bet, man. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it for you next stream, bro. I got you. Just remind me, and I got you, dog.
I mean, like, do I even have to explain this one?
You
Half
really
the
don't.
game isn't even round-based. It's that objective onslaught crap. I've done 2 Easter eggs in that game, and they were both very bad. And the best that this game has to offer, which is Shinonuma Reborn, it's not even that good. Shinonuma's already a bad map. Why we've had to have 4 different
Shinonuma is a pretty bad map.
remasters of it is beyond me, but overall, horrible game. Treyarch, please, I'm begging you, do not make a game this bad again, please.
Call of Duty Vanguard was the definition of what can go wrong, and it all goes wrong completely. Nothing was good about this game. I'm telling y'all, when I seen the reviews for this game, because this is what I do now, since Call of Duty 2K and FIFA and all this shit is going downhill, I look at the reviews first, and then if the reviews aren't good, I don't buy the game. When I seen the reviews on this game, y'all, they were so bad that I just refused to even think Vanguard was a thing. Like I swear to gosh, that entire year Vanguard was out, I didn't even know it was a thing. I didn't know it was a thing. I was playing Black Ops 3 and Cold War. I didn't even realize Vanguard was a thing. I promise to God, I'm not joking. I thought Vanguard was a non-existent game, and then I found out it was a thing, and I was like, "What the fuck is that? What the fuck is Call of Duty Vanguard?" There's like, it was a Call of Duty that came out last year. I was like, "Oh, I don't even remember. Don't know nothing of it." That's how bad this video game is, bro. And I don't even remember it as a COD. I only recently remember it because obviously tier list, and then also because people say it's one of the worst, if not the worst, Call of Duty.
I don't know if I can take any more of this as a Zombies fan. Just please come out with a banger.
Like, look at the
next-
gameplay.
It's not even that good. Shinonuma's already a bad map. Why we've had to have 4 different remasters of it is beyond
Completely unedited footage of a solo game of Vanguard,
me,
by the way.
but
Look
overall,
at the
horrible
gameplay.
game. Treyarch, please, I'm
What gun is he holding?
begging you, do not make a game this bad again, please.
And why is there Jugger? Is that Juggernaut 3, Stamina up 2? What are those other 2 perks? Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Why? That's dope that you can up that fucking what's it called can be upgraded, but at the same time that's kind of stupid. That's why I thought of World War. Hold on, when he gets to World War II, I'll let y'all know.
Please, I don't know if I can take any more of this as a Zombies fan.
I mean, can I do one?
Come out.
Yeah, you can do one, dog. But I'm gonna react to this video first. I'm gonna react to this video, and I don't know if you have to go.
With a banger next year, please. The worst playable Zombies experience is Call of Duty World at War. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm really not. It's just bare bones. It's the first game ever, and they were still trying to figure out where they wanted to take this game.
I mean, I mean maybe. I mean it had some of the best maps ever made. Like it had really great maps. It was bare bones though. I do see what he's saying. That is true. But like look, the map he's in right now. This is the Giant. The Giant is one of the in the Call of Duty community's top 10, if not top 5 maps of all time. That's why I'll rank it like eighth. I don't know about ninth. I think Infinite Warfare is worse, but I'll put it eighth. I think eighth is good. Eighth or ninth. That's fair. That's fair. I'll give you that. I'll give you that.
And don't you dare bring up the,
well, it's the first game ever, so we need to cut it some slack and give it some proper praise.
No, we don't. It's the knocked argument. You can acknowledge that it's the first map ever, but if it's not a good map, then it's not a good map. Same thing with World at War.
Clumsy said Vanguard is fucking ass. Nobody told me it was there. It would be 0. Facts.
You can acknowledge that it's the first Zombies game ever and appreciate what it did for this game mode, but at the same time, if you go back and play it outside of Derice and sometimes Verrucht, This game isn't that replayable, and it's not that fun. As I said though, Doris, top 10 map, Varuk, very underrated map. Water War does not have my favorite version of it, but again, it's a very basic and bare bones experience overall.
I see
Not
it.
saying it's bad.
It's not bad,
it's just
but I see what he's saying.
basic.
It's basic.
Coming in at the number 8 spot, it's time to get this one up there. It's Call of Duty World War II.
Nah. I don't think World War II Zombies is worse than Infinite Warfare. And I know for a fact y'all probably like Chris, the mods, the shovel attacking, the Easter eggs are pretty basic, or like they're pretty tedious, or like the guns themselves aren't that good. I could see that, and I'm not saying it's top six. It was. I feel like I'll put it seventh. I'll put Infinite Warfare eighth, because that game Zombies was scary as hell, and that's what made me love it so much, because or made me like it. It's because it was scary, but that's it. Other than that, that game was really eh. I love the mod system, but at the same time, why do we need a mod system in Zombies? Doesn't make sense. I don't get that. Why do we need a mod system in Zombies? Zombies was never meant for you to have mods and be OP and shit like that. You're supposed to have one thing and one thing only, to survive. And when you start off the game, you have to have nothing, and then you start working up your way to have have the shit that you need to survive. Right? This game gave you basically like a chip on your shoulder, and it was dope, because I used to use, I forgot what mod I used, but it was when you can be invisible or they can't see you when you revive for like a short amount of time, and I was reviving people before they nerfed it. They nerfed it, but yeah.
Now, Call of Duty World War II. Where do I begin with this? Some people hate this game, and I can totally see why. Some people love this game, and I can totally see why. There were some
I think it's good. I think it's a good game.
really good things and
Or
some really
it's
bad
okay,
things
zombies.
about this game. Some of the things I like about World War II are the point system. Outside of the OG point system, it is the best point system in COD Zombies. Better than BO4, better than Cold War.
Yeah.
I don't even remember what Vanguard was, but it was
I agree.
Vanguard, so it has to be better than that.
I
The
agree.
melee weapons are all really cool. Well, mostly really cool. But the melee weapons on like the Final Reich or the Shadow Throne, like the baseball bat and the dagger and the,
Those were dope.
Which one am I forgetting? I don't remember. But like the scythe on Frozen Dawn, the hilt of Barbarossa, just really cool and really satisfying melee weapons to use. That is this game's best feature, I think, is the melee weapons and how fun they are to use and how satisfying they are and just how cool they are.
I will say another cool thing about this game is you had shield. Like you could put y'all can't see it, but at the bottom left, this girl has oh yeah, you can. At the bottom left, she has a shield meter. And the shield meter basically means how many hits you could take before eventually your health bar goes out. I think that was cool.
Hey, look. Another thing I love about this game are the characters. Not the characters themselves, but how you can go about selecting the characters. If you don't know, World War II Zombies has a set crew of 4 characters, just like Primus and Ultimus and every other crew that you know. And they still progress the story in cutscenes and if you're using them in the map. But you can unlock special characters, side characters, via beating various challenges within the game. For example, I remember one, you had to get to it was like the equivalent of getting round 50 in Knocked or Toten, and you got a secret character. I believe there's a character for beating the hardcore version of the Final Reich quest in under an hour or without going down or something. But the coolest one is if you beat every single Easter egg in this game, you can play as an actual zombie. And you can pick whatever character you want beforehand.
That's dope.
Like I said, overall, World War II had some really good things.
I didn't even know you could do that.
But then we get into stuff like the Easter eggs, which, besides the Shadowed Throne and Final Reich, they're not good. They're really not. The Darkest Shore, the worst quest I've ever played by a country mile. Just absolutely ridiculous. The Abundance of Fog, the Moistures are a horrible enemy, and all of the collecting you have to do, and the Whistling Step, and the Pest Step, and the Airplane Step, and the Bomber Step.
Bro, all these steps that I'm hearing, bro, this sounds crazy to me in general.
They're all horrible to do on solo. And don't even get me started on that boss fight. Should I insert that clip again from me raging on my every Easter egg video? You know what? Why not? Let's insert the clip here. The only map that I've broken a controller playing is the Darkest Shore, because that map sucks. Outside of Vanguard, legit the worst map ever. And then you have something like the Tortured Path. Not even talking about the Easter egg in specific, although, holy hot damn, is this a terrible Easter egg. You have to do everything on the specific round that a guide tells you to, otherwise, you legit cannot beat the quest. You have 10 rounds to do a 9-round long quest, and there's 3 special rounds and a 4th round that is a boss round. So say for example you're on Origins and you have to place all the staffs and the robots on one round, but in that same round there is a Panzer with like 5 times the health that you have to kill, and as soon as you do kill him, the round will automatically end. Just imagine that. But I'm not even going to focus on the Easter eggs because the maps themselves are just not good. You know, the first one is fun to play just for survival's sake.
I agree.
But the other two are just basic, bare bones, and terrible. Especially the second one. The second one is a mini Voyage of Despair with teleporting zombies. Now, however you reacted to that sentence is exactly how you'll feel playing the map. Which, let's be honest, probably not good. But yeah, overall, this game had a lot going for it, but it just kept shooting itself in the foot. Time after time
It did have a lot going for it. It was a really good idea of a game.
I'll fight anybody.
It was a really good idea of a game.
Until this is the final product we got. Number 8. Coming into the number 7 spot has got to be BO4. No, I'm kidding. I just did that to try and get a reaction out of people, because I know there's people right now that are very upset that BO4 is not number 10 or number 9. Spoiler alert, you won't be hearing me talk about this game for a long time. But the number 7 spot goes to Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. I love this game. One of my favorite CODs ever. Goated multiplayer, goated campaign, the best survival game mode not called COD Zombies, but the Zombies mode itself? Yeah.
I think the multiplayer could be better. I think people overhype this game's multiplayer as if this movement system is great. It's not that great. It really is not. I'm not a Call of Duty hater, but when I first played this game, I was like, oh, this game's straight. This game's straight. And then when I got the game, because when I was playing at my friend's house. And then when I got the game, I was like, this is one of the worst games I've ever played. The movement system is so bad. It's doing too much. For me personally, I loved the campaign. I agree. I think that's one of the best campaigns ever. I think it's top 3 in all of Call of Duty, if not top 4. I personally can't stand the multiplayer. I can't stand it. And the reason why I can't stand it is because the guns sound the same. A lot of the guns sound the same. The supply drop system was dope, but the guns that you get from supply drops were not worth it. Not the M16, not the AK-47, not none of it. The weapons people would use are only like 3 different weapons, and that's it. And mainly it was the BAL 27. The sniping in this game was all right, because the reason why I say all right is because everybody's moving and jumping all over the fucking place. So how the fuck are you supposed to hit anybody with a sniper? It was difficult as shit. The maps were good. I will admit the maps were good. And I do like the way they implement the exosuits, and like the way they have like certain maps will like have you go somewhere else and you can't be in the same part of the map and they'll spawn you to a different part of the map. I do like maps like that. But all in all, I don't think this game's multiplayer is that great. It's not. It's just not. There's too many downsides to it. There's ups, but there's downs, and there's too many. This man, Tage God said, E.
No, not good. Not good at all. Same thing with World War II. Exo Zombies has some good things going for it, but it just can't get out of its own way. You know, you have stuff like The Crew, which is really good, celebrity cast, and you have the best character in COD Zombies ever, which is the GOAT himself, Oz, of course. Shout out to the GOAT. And they do a mid-season plot twist by killing off the main character and replacing him in The Crew. That was pretty crazy, even to this day. We've never seen anything like that again. And it would be pretty cool if we did. Like, imagine in Cold War, if Maxis
I hated this weapon. I hated this weapon. I hate this weapon.
In, like, Outbreak or something. Just imagine that. That would be really cool. A lot of the Wonder
This man Hammer came in this bitch and said, yes, sisters, slay. Yes, sisters. Oh my god.
In this game are really cool and really satisfying to use. Like,
Wait, what is?
cool. A lot of the wonder weapons in this game are really cool
I've
and
never
really
used them,
satisfying
actually.
to use. Like
I
the
never used them.
cauterizer and the limbo and the trident and the magnet. Oh wait, no, not the magnetron. Definitely not the magnetron. But for the most part, really cool wonder weapons. The maps are pretty good for the most part. Like outside of a few things, the maps are really fun and really replayable. So you're probably asking yourself, if you
I
never
think
played
this game had good maps.
why is it so low? There's three main flaws with exo zombies. Number one being the survival challenges. Now, there's none of these in the first map, thankfully. In Infection, Burger Town, DLC 2, whatever you want to refer to it as, there are escort rounds, where you have to escort a civilian across the map. Sounds like a cool idea, right? Well, then you realize that they walk as slow as possible, cannot defend themselves whatsoever against zombies with exosuits, and they purposely take the longest route possible to get to their destination. Like, I've had it before where the survivor was like right outside of spawn and he had to go to the spawn room, and he legit went all the way underground through the sewers and back up the other way through value voltage to get to the spawn room. Like, why? Just why? So you're probably saying to yourself right now, well, I'll just not do them. Well, that's the problem. Okay? You have to do these, because if you don't, not only will it disable your exosuit for like 30 seconds, which is pretty much like a death sentence in the high rounds, where every single enemy has an exosuit and can run faster than you.
Exactly.
If they disable yours, you're screwed. You're screwed. That's just it. And on top of that, it disables all the power in the map.
KLAs.
In a world of tiny
Y'all still watching this?
overpriced
Yeah.
fast food burgers, one chili pepper
For a whole minute, and you have to turn it all back on.
I can just tell I'm about to just skip this video to the end.
Now, there's not just one power switch like classic zombies. This is like imagine like the Brutus would be able to turn off everything in Mob of the Dead, and you'd have to go in afterlife mode and turn it all back on after a minute of it being off. Imagine that. Does that sound like good gameplay design? Of course it doesn't, because it's not. Same thing in the next map, Carrier. You have to defuse the Atlas bombs almost once a round. You have to go to one specific part in the map, and you have to take out the Atlas enemies, which can also be in a Goliath suit, by the way, which makes them super bullet spongy, and you have to take them out and defuse the bomb before it explodes. You have like 15 seconds to get there and do all that, and if you don't do it in time, then there will be gas in the map that will stop you from going to that area of the map for the rest of the round. If you step in that gas, you have to go disinfect yourself, otherwise you will die.
Oh
If you
yeah. I didn't like that either. I just remembered this too. That's crazy. I remember that. I remember
somehow
that
fail
feature.
all three bombs, then not only will you have half the map inaccessible for the rest of the round, but there will also be a boss zombie that will spawn to punish you for not doing what should be an optional quest for further progression in the game. The second problem with this game being the enemy spam. If you complain about the enemy spam on Voyage of Despair, do me a favor and never touch this game. It's not even that bad on Voyage of Despair. Exo Zombies is so enemy spam heavy, it's not even funny. On top of zombies with exosuits, all at one time you can have EMZ zombies, which if they land a hit on you, or sometimes even if they don't, they will disable your exosuit for about 5 seconds. The teleporter zombies, which it's in the name, they teleport. And they can teleport to get in a doorway to mess up the train, or they can just teleport in the horde to mess it up that way. Or if you're red screen and you jump up in the air and try and get away, it can teleport right on top of you and hit you and kill you. The exploder zombies.
No. Bro, what is with this ad? Oh my god, bro. I'm about to look up after this stream, bro. I'm gonna look up a damn ad blocker. I can't with this shit, bro.
Again, it's in the name. They explode in the horde and do a lot of damage to you, but more importantly, mess up your whole horde. You have the oozing zombies, which do something very similar. You have the spike zombies, which can shoot spikes at you. It's like the zombies with the miniguns on Vanguard. Why do you think that's a good idea? And I could go on and on about the enemies.
I'm slowly starting to remember how much I dislike this zombies.
Point being, all of them can spawn in at the same time.
This upgrade system was dope, though. I will admit, this upgrade system was really cool. I loved it.
And none of them have a spawn cap, which means you could have 5 EMZs, 5 teleporter zombies, 5 spike zombies, 5 oozing zombies, on top of the escorting or the bomb defusals. It's just horrible enemy design. And on top of that, in the later games, they've added hybrids. So you could get an EMZ zombie that can also shoot spikes, or an oozing zombie that can also teleport, or an EMZ zombie that can teleport. It's just horrible design. And the third thing I want to bring up about this game has got to be is the Easter eggs. I'm not going to go too in depth with it, but oh my god, the Easter eggs are so bad in this game. The first one, an Outbreak, not too bad. The second one, an Infection, really nonsensical. It's like Revelations, but worse. So again, however you reacted to that sentence is probably how you will feel about that quest. Carrier, horrible. You have the BO2 part system where you cannot pick up more than one thing at a time. Otherwise, it'll get rid of what you're holding. And you have to collect like 15 different parts during this Easter egg. And don't even get me started on the teleporter step, which consists of you spending 10 to 15 rounds collecting 25 drops from different teleporting zombies that you kill, and
Keep their heart.
I'm done. I'm about to dead ass be done.
I'll
with
fight
this video.
anybody.
He's adding too many ads. Now he's just doing the fucking most, bro. I'm dead ass ready
inserting
to
them
stop
into the
playing this shit.
teleporter. Once you do that, you have to do the RNG of giving the zombie hand weapons in exchange for hopefully fishing pole parts, which you probably won't get until like 5 or 10 trades later. And once you get all those parts, you have to go fish and hopefully get the shovel out of like the other 25 useless things they can fish up. And then once you do all that, you have to teleport to an island and hope that you can actually find the tablet that you're looking for, which most of the time you will not, and you will have to do this over and over and over again to the point where you just want to end the game and delete this game. I could go on, but I've already said like 5 minutes why I don't like this game, so
Why
we're just
do you
gonna
need
move
to
on.
fish?
The 5th worst Call of Duty Zombies game, or I should say the 6th best. I need to stop being such a pessimist 24/7. Call of Duty Black Ops 1. It's a classic. It's a classic. I'm not someone that's just gonna act like this is the greatest game
Oh wait, is he serious? Oh, he's serious.
ever made, like other people I know. I'm not gonna sit here and blindly praise the game when it has some really, really bad flaws, like some other people I know. It's a major step forward from what Water War was, but again, going back to this.
So you're telling me, so this is what you're telling me. So you're telling me that he thought that Cold War Zombies is really good. Let's not get it twisted, bro. It's really good. But you mean to tell me that you think that Cold War, Infinite Warfare, and Black Ops 3 are better? Well, then again, nah, these two are nah. Mm, these are top three. These are top three. Kino der Toten, 5. Well, then again, 5 wasn't that good of a map. But Dead Ops Arcade, Ascension, Call of the Dead. What else? Verruct. Plenty maps. Plenty maps that are really good and really memorable in the Call of Duty community. The guns were really good. It introduced the best, if not one of the best, wonder weapons you'll ever see, which is the ray gun, the thunder gun, the wonder waffle. I forgot what that teleporting gun he was using is. I forgot what that's called. And it even had a black hole. I forgot what the black hole is called. It had the China dolls, the Galil, the Commando, the FAMAS, the HBK. Like these this Call of Duty has the best guns in all of Call of Duty. The best guns. Now, don't get me wrong. Getting hit twice is it's problematic as hell. Yes, but it has legendary maps, legendary guns, legendary characters. Those 4 characters are legendary. Dempsey, Takeo, Nikolai, and Richtofen. Those are the best Call of Duty characters we've ever had. And you're telling me that you think this is the 6th best Call of Duty of all time? Come on, man. Let me hear his reasoning. Well, I'm gonna get hit with an ad. I know I am. Thundergun is so badass. Thundergun is badass. It's easily top 2 best wonder weapons of all time. The 5 crew is very good. I liked actually seeing John F. Kennedy, the president, the vice president, the secretary, or not the secretary, but like, and I love seeing the dude from, I forgot his name. It started with a C, But those were really good characters too. I like that cast of characters as well. Do I think 5 is that good of a map? Not really, because it's really annoying if I'm being honest. But I still love that. I still love that map. Like it's still a really good map.
It's a classic. I'm not someone that's just gonna
Wither's Fury.
act like this
Wither's
is the
Fury,
greatest
that's what it
game
is.
ever made, like other people I know. I'm not gonna sit here and
I
blindly
don't think it's the best game ever made, but I do think this is the best zombies that there ever was. If not this, Black Ops 3 easily.
praise the game when it has some really, really bad flaws, like some other people I know. It's a major step forward from what Water War was, but again, going back to this day, for the most part, it does not hold up. Like, let's go map by
It
map.
has such great replay value. No, hold on. It has such great replay value. What is he talking about?
Kino der Toten, overrated, not fun anymore, was 10
What? What did he just say? What did he just say? What did he just say?
a map real quick. Kino der Toten, overrated, not fun anymore.
Overrated? The map was so great that when the developers of Black Ops 3 said that they were bringing back old maps and older Call of Duties, Kino der Toten was one of the most played maps at that point. What is he talking about? What is he talking about? When have you ever said somebody? When have you ever heard somebody say, "Yeah, bro, let's play zombies. You want to play a 5? Do you want to play Dead Ops Arcade? Do you want to play Ascension?" Well, obviously Ascension is great, but do you want to play? I can't even think of other maps on Black Ops 1, but there was a shit ton. Do you want to play Call of the Dead, bro? You want to play Call of the Dead, bro? Before they said, "Yo, you want to play zombies? You want to play Kino der Toten?" Shangri-La. When have you heard somebody say they want to play Shangri-La? That is one of the hardest maps. Not only that, but it's one of the worst space maps. Who wants to play Shangri-La over Kino der Toten? Transit is not better than Kino der Toten. Town is not better than Kino der Toten. I'm about to say something crazy, but I think Shadows of Evil and Kino der Toten. I think Shadows of Evil is up here, but Kino der Toten is right here. That's one of the most legendary maps of all time. It's been remastered multiple times. What are we talking about? Unpack a Punch name is Winter's Howl. Oh,
Was 10 years ago, but again, it's not anymore.
What
5
is-
is a pretty solid map, and I think it's one of the
what is he gonna say?
3 maps in this game that still holds up to this day.
I think that that's fine. You know, if you say that, you know, if you play 5, I won't even be mad at you because I think 5 is great. I just think it's really difficult. Like 5 is extremely difficult, especially in this game. And I really wish that they would have remastered it in Black Ops 3. But at the same time, I'm kind of glad they did it because this game is really difficult. But I mean, this map is really difficult. But to say that it's better than Kino is very odd to me. Like, what?
5 is really fun, better than Classified. From the crew to how the map looks and how it plays.
Okay.
To the Pentagon Thief, just overall a really good map.
Okay, I agree.
Ascension, same
That's
thing
dope.
as Kino. Very boring, very overrated. I don't think I've ever had a game of Ascension where I was like, oh my god, this is so much fun. I'm having the time of my life right now playing Ascension.
Why do I kind of feel that?
Has anybody said that really? Like, serious question. Have you ever played Ascension and be like, man, this is as good as it gets? Let's move on to Call of the Dead. Again, a really fun map that still holds up to this day. On Black Ops 1, it is the best Jimmy Zielinski map. Shangri-La. Not a lot of people like this map, but if I go back and play BO1 and I'm not playing Call of the Dead, it'll most likely be Shangri-La that I'll be playing. Really fun map, beautiful
Okay, now,
map, really challenging, cool, wonderful.
yeah, it is a beautiful map, but that doesn't mean it's a great map. What? Okay, I'm done. The Wonder Weapon in fucking Shangri-La is terrible. What are we doing?
Weapon, just overall a really underrated map, I feel like.
No!
Which might be because all the BO1 fans, their favorite maps are Kino and Ascension, and Shangri-La is like by far the hardest thing in this game. But moving on to DLC.
Yeah, no, it's not because Shangri-La Okay, now I can't speak for every Call of Duty fan because Black Ops 1 fans are kind of iffy, you know, they're really strange. But when I tell you that Kino der Toten is better than Shangri-La, it's not even funny how much better it is. It's not even funny how much better it is. Shangri-La is harder than Kino, yes, but you will never sit up there and hear somebody say that they want to play Shangri-La because it's too difficult for people to play. And the spacing of the map is bad. The Wonder Weapon is not worth it. Like, what? What? It's this game. This map right here is like Shino Numa on Black Ops 3. It's a good map, but you're not saying it's better than Shadows of Evil because no, it's not. It's not, my nigga. What?
4, Moon. I'm gonna be completely
Okay, don't even get me started on fucking Moon. Moon? Moon? Maybe Moon when it first came out, but Moon? I can't stand Moon. Let me see what he says about
honest
Moon.
with y'all. I do not like BO1 Moon at all.
I don't like
I have
BO1 Moon either. I like Black Ops 3 Moon way better. BO1 Moon is terrible. I agree with that.
in my top 5 or somewhere around there, definitely top 10. And that's 100% thanks to the Chronicles remaster. BO1 Moon, it's not it. It ain't it.
It's
Especially
not.
with no
I agree.
bubblegums. Like, say you bought Jug at Area 51 and you teleport back and then you go down. Now you have to go back to Area 51 and it'll be Speed Cola and you'll have to go back to the moon and then cycle back through and teleport again, and that's gonna take like 2 to 3 rounds.
Okay, no, I definitely agree with that. Shanghai, wait, Shanghai Ray, what the fuck, Shanghai Fa? Moon Easter egg be like box, jet, gun, box. Oh, I beat it. I hate the Easter egg. I hate it. I don't like Moon. I agree with him on Moon. I don't like Moon. Moon is not that
Jug.
good.
Which again, on Chronicles Moon, you can just pop a Perkaholic or Shopping Free or an On the House or
Yeah,
anything,
yeah.
really.
Yeah, that's what made it. That's what made it so hard. And I think now this is gonna be crazy. I don't think Moon is harder than Shangri La. I don't think Moon is harder than Shangri La. I think Moon is just like more. It seems more challenging than Shangri La, but it's not. You know, it's just annoying. It's just really annoying. Like everything you have to do is annoying. That's all it is.
And get Jug back. But if you're not on top of your game with making sure Jug is ready at all times, you're screwed. BO1 Moon's literally unplayable.
It is.
Don't even get me started on the Moon Man.
No, I
But
hate him.
overall,
No, I hate him. I hate him. Yeah.
BO1 is a pretty solid game that did a lot of good things for this.
I don't agree with this. Moon gameplay might not be great, but the way it looks is really good. I think it's pretty good. Oh no, you said pretty good. I think it's pretty good. I think Moon is a smart idea. It just wasn't executed to the best of its abilities. Like that's a great idea. You know, you having to start at Area 51 and then transport over to the moon. I think that's a great idea. I love that you can be an astronaut. You got to put the astronaut suit on, otherwise you'll die. But there's too many defaults to it. Like, or there's too many problems. Moon Man is one of them. I can't stand Moon Man. Moon Man is terrible. I don't know who came up with that idea. Don't ever do it again. I hate Moon Man. I hate the fact that the zombies can jump. I hate the fact that we're floating. The perk system is hard. I mean, getting the perks are difficult. BO3 Moon, BO1 Moon, easily.
Game mode, but going back to it, it's just not that fun. Especially since literally every single map in this game is remastered on BO3. Coming in at the number 5 spot.
I don't agree with this. Put it in top. If you're gonna sit up there and you're gonna really not take the time to analyze everything, then at least put it top 5. Because what are you gonna put over that?
Which I'm surprised it's this high. It's gotta be Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. Now,
no. Okay, this was a bad idea. I hate this. I don't like this. But Call of Duty Call of Duty Cold War zombies, not this bullshit. I think is actually pretty damn good. When I first played this, I thought it was cool, and then over time, when you start dying more and more, like later in the map, it gets really fucking annoying. And then the locations of where you have to go to grab everything, and then like how far you have to go, and the way you have to complete the map to get to the. I hated that. I did not like that about this, to be honest.
if you're wondering, like, oh, why does he think it's so bad? Why do you say I'm surprised it's this hard? I mean, like, I've always had problems with it since this game came out. I'm an Easter egg guy, okay?
Cold War over BO1 is a little crazy. It's fucking ridiculous. Hold on, let me see what. Hold on. What does he finish?
BO3.
Hold on, what does he finish?
Outside of a few steps in this game, like the Silo step and the Legion fight in Outbreak's Quest and the Valentina fight in Mauer der Toten, outside of those, the Easter eggs just aren't.
In a world of tiny, overpriced fast food burgers, one chili pepper.
Bro, shut up with this
good in
ad.
this game. They're not. And I'm not just saying that just because it's not a Jason Blundell type quest. Moon has one of my favorite quests ever, and that was made long before he was even brought into the picture. So I can like a good Easter egg without having to collect 1,000 parts or something, if that's what you're thinking. They literally tell you exactly what to do in these quests, which wouldn't be that bad if the steps were somewhat difficult, but they're not. They're all super easy. These are by far the easiest Easter eggs we've ever had in Zombies. Like, easier than Ascension, Call of the Dead, Shangri-La, easier than those. I don't like the custom loadouts where you can pick whatever weapon you want. So you can pick a Gallo and not have to worry about upgrading your gun one time or buying another gun at all until at least like round 13, 14,
Oh, I see. Okay. I was like, what is he talking about? And I was like, oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
15, because it's just that OP. When your starting weapon is that busted, it just kills early game progression. And speaking of which, why is everything so damn expensive in this game when they have the fixed point system? I wouldn't have a problem with how expensive everything is, with 50,000 points needed for Pack-a-Punch and like 25,000 for a Perkaholic or something. I wouldn't have a problem with that if it was the old point system, because then that would, tying back to the custom loadout, that would make running an SMG as your starting weapon or a pistol much more viable, because there would be a trade-off. Do you want the Gallo, which can carry you into almost round 20 without being upgraded one time? Or do you want the Diamatti? Or is it the Diamatti?
No,
I don't know.
Diamatti.
Or the MP5, which would be able to get you a bunch of points so you can buy your perks and stuff like that as soon as possible. But that's all I'm going to touch on in terms of what I don't like, because I've went over this countless times in videos and I'm tired of doing that. So let's talk about the idea that you can upgrade your perks for different like skill trees and you can get different abilities on your perks. Really, really good idea. And that was something I was hoping they would add in this game, and they ended up doing it. Now, I'm not gonna take credit for it, obviously, but it's just a great change. Now, the only problem with it is, I kinda wish that there was a way to where you could either prestige or like a seasonal reset or something, to where you'd have to re-earn all of your additional abilities for your perks. That would almost make this perfect. Something else this game does really well is the wonder weapons. Every single wonder weapon in this game, except you, looks really cool, feels really satisfying to use, and it's just overall balanced pretty well. Especially since the Shockwaves got Pack-a-Punch variants, every single wonder weapon in this game is fun to use. Of course, my favorite being the Crystal Axe, the Scythe Needler hybrid as I call it. They're just overall really good. The maps, for how basic they are, and most of them are ripped from the campaign, they flow pretty well, honestly. The Machine's fun. Mauer Toten's really...
But that doesn't make it better than, that doesn't make it good. If you have to rip something out from something and copy and paste it, that doesn't mean it's good. That's really lack of ideas, bro. Like, you just really decided, yeah, I'm gonna copy and paste that and I'm gonna use it for multiplayer, or I mean for zombies. Why? Why not just come up with your own idea? And you said they flow really well. When I was playing this game and I was running around doing what I was doing, it was actually a pretty difficult to move around in this game. I'm not gonna lie to you. I love this game, Zombies. It's pretty damn difficult to move around in this game, especially when you get to higher rounds. Lack of ideas. Why did they have to copy and paste? I don't know. Like, you can't give a game a point of approval when what they did was copy and paste it, and then you're saying, oh yeah, but you flow really well. No, because you have to immediately take that point away, because you know how the map is and how it moves. They're just changing it up to make like a zombie scenery and cutting off some things and adding things here, and boom, they're throwing it in the zombies. What? That doesn't make it good. And this game itself, like, it's hard to move around. And the fact that you can have that many perks without needing, like, well, then again, no, I actually love the fact that you can have more than 4 perks. I always think that's a great idea. I think that's what I didn't like about Black Ops 1 and 2, is that you couldn't have more than 4 perks. But for this game, you can have more than 4. I actually really love that. I really love that. The abilities for the perks, I think that's actually not a bad idea. At first, I was a little skeptical, because I'm like, that's kind of making them really overpowered, is it not? But then they balanced it out and made it actually, it's really good, but it's not too amazing, you know? So Cold War is kind of strange. Cold War is strange. Like, it's like I don't know. It's like Ninja. You know, you can either love them or you hate them. There's no in between. You love him or you hate him. You know, and Ninja's a great fucking guy. All right, no shade or anything, but I swear every single time I see something talked about Ninja, it's either you love him or you hate him. It's no in between. So that's how I feel about Cold War. I'm in the middle of it. I don't love it, but I don't hate it because I hate the multiplayer for some of the things that it has. I hate the zombies for some of the things that it has. I love it though at the same time because they had great things too, great ideas as well. But that maps thing, fuck no. I couldn't agree on that.
Really good, and Forsaken is pretty underrated, I'd say. Honestly, it is my favorite map in this game, Forsaken. I like the operators, although, again, I wish it was like World War II, for example, where there was a set crew, but if you didn't want to use the crew, you could use an additional side character that you'd unlock through in-game challenges. This game could have been great,
Okay,
and some people
a
might
bad
think
idea.
it is.
I think
but
that's
in my
actually cool.
opinion, there's just a few things that they had to tweak for it to be great in my eyes.
I forgot about onslaught containment. That's a really fun side of mode. Oh, I like that mode. I like that mode too. That was a good mode. First time I played Outbreak, I had no idea what the fuck I needed to do. That's what I'm saying. Like, me and my friend, we were playing it, and I was like, what are we playing? He was like, oh, yeah, bro, we're playing Outbreak. I was like, what the fuck is Outbreak? He was like, bro, there's a map where you gotta go one side, complete a mission, go to the other side, complete the mission, and then you'll keep going and keep going. I'm like, why the fuck is that a mode? Why is that a mode? That doesn't even make sense. We're playing zombies, aren't we? He was like, yeah, but this is like a mode they have in this game. I was like, all right, I'll play it. I had fun the first time we played it, and then as it went on, I started to really dislike it. I didn't like it. It didn't feel like Call of Duty. It felt more like Warzone with zombies. You know, I didn't like that. Chris, can we do setup reviews? Yeah, but not right now. We'll do it. We'll do it after we react to these videos. Actually, I'm gonna have to make that a separate idea because if this is an idea you came up with, so we're gonna have to make it a separate idea for another stream. Gauntlet from BO4 is better than Outbreak from Cold War. I can't speak on Black Ops 4 because I never played the zombies. I just seen gameplay of it and all that, and reasons why it wasn't that good and why it was good. And I was like, not getting that. So I can't speak on it. Gauntlet looked all right. It looked all right, but better than Outbreak. I can see it. I can see it.
Overall, a really good game that got a lot of people on board with zombies again after BO4. Coming in at the number 4 spot, it's the best non-Treyarch experience. It is Infinite Warfare Zombies. Really, really, really good game. If you never played IW and you just listen to YouTubers and whatever they had to say, go play for yourself, please. Please.
I have played it for myself. I would put, this is what I would do. Obviously, Vanguard is worse. I'll put World War. I would put I don't know. I'd put Advanced Warfare, World War II, no, because we're talking everything. So Call of Duty Vanguard, Call of Duty World at War, Black Ops 4, Advanced Warfare, World War II, Cold War. Yeah, I'll put Cold War, Infinite Warfare, Black Ops 2, Black Ops 3, Black Ops 1. I think it's great. You know, I ain't gonna lie. I be hating Infinite Warfare, but Infinite Warfare is really not that bad, bro. I do hate it because that game is fucking ridiculously stupid. But I will admit it has a good zombies. But nah, man, hell nah. I ain't gonna lie. It might be down there with World War II and Advanced Warfare low key. Black Ops 4 that low is criminal considering you didn't play the game. Bro, I looked up everything I could to see if there was something positive about that fucking game, bro. I couldn't find shit. Like, and I found some videos, but then there was so many people saying it was so bad. That's why I didn't play the shit. I didn't buy it. Same with Vanguard. I just knew Vanguard was ass because I don't even remember it as a game. But I know it was ass. You know? I know Black Ops 4 is ass. It's the worst out of all the Call of Duty Black Ops. Easily. We all know this. If you there's no way you think Call of Duty Black Ops 4 is not going higher than 6th. Black Ops 4 is not higher than 6th. It's lower. It's 7th, 8th, 9th, or 10th. And there's no buts about it. There's no way. Zombies wise, multiplayer wise, I don't know. I don't know. Zombies wise,
after BO4. Coming in at the number
BO4 is underrated as fuck.
4 spot. It's the
Yep.
best.
Yep, and BO3 got so much hate to the point where it was the first ever Call of Duty trailer to have 1 million dislikes, yet it became one of the greatest Call of Duties of all time. I can't say the same for that game.
Non-Treyarch experience. It is Infinite Warfare Zombies. Really, really, really good game. If you never played IW and you just listen to YouTubers and whatever they had to say, go play for yourself, please. Please. Buy IW. It should not be that expensive. It should be like $10 or less at GameStop or whatever. All you need is the launch map, Zombies in Spaceland. It is one of the best maps ever. It's a slightly worse Horizon Jack is the best way I could put it, with just in terms of how much fun it is. There's 4 wonder weapons you could craft. They're all fun and unique, and they're super satisfying to use. The Easter egg, although it is short and fairly simple, the boss fight is a lot of fun. There's so many different side quests in Zombies in Spaceland to do for satisfying rewards like a free perkaholic, and don't even get me started on the arcade. Yeah, you heard me right. An arcade. You can actually play like
No, that was
skee-ball,
actually a dope ass
or you
idea.
can
I
play
will admit that's a dope
basketball.
ass
You
idea.
can play like the water gun race. You can do a lot of stuff in this.
That was a
map.
dope ass idea. And
So
go on the and you can go on the roller coaster too and shoot the things to get the points. Yeah, no, that was a
much
good ass
fun.
idea.
Outside of the launch map, Rave is a lot of fun. It looks fantastic. Shell and Shuffle, it's a hit or miss. You either love this map or you don't. There's no in between. Attack the Radioactive thing. If you're not doing the Easter egg, it is a vibe and a half, dude.
Bro, what is going on, bro? His game can't even render this shit.
IW Zombies is so much fun to just hop on and just kill zombies. And Beast from Beyond's a huge flop, but what comes with the Beast from Beyond is the single best boss fight in any Call of Duty ever.
Achilles.
In a world of tiny overpriced
that not
fast
the
food
weapon?
burgers, one chili pepper created the best
It's so good. The
Does
map
does that not look like the weapon from Shino Numa? I said Shino Numa. Zetsubo no Shimo. Does that not look like the weapon? The one the one where you shoot the gas and no. Or is that in Call of Duty Ghosts? No, that's in Call of Duty Ghosts. When you shoot the gas, and then like you shoot one of the eggs and boom, it blows and like it one shots the zombies, and then you squeeze the thing. Where is that from? Where is that from? That's Ghost, right? I think that's Ghost. The boss fight is an ad. That's how you know it's bad. No, I'm just playing.
Mephistopheles super Easter egg boss fight. It's insane. Now, it's a very hard boss fight that will take you a couple hundred attempts to beat. But dude, let me tell you, when you finally beat it, it is the best feeling maybe ever in zombies that I've had, personally. But
You played all the Call of Duty games, Chris? Yes. I've played every single Call of Duty except Vanguard and Black Ops 4. Other than that, I've played every Call of Duty ever made.
once you finally beat every single Easter egg, you unlock Director's Cut. Now, if you don't know what Director's Cut is, first off, I feel bad for you, but if you don't know what it is, it's a super Easter egg reward in which you start the game with 25,000 points, all the perks in the map for free. You get double the quick revives if you're in solo. You get 6 quick revive buys until it's game over instead of 3. And all the buildable wonder weapons are in the mystery box, and all the weapons in the mystery box are pack-a-punched. So needless to say, it's a pretty good super Easter egg reward. Far better than anything Treyarch has ever done. And on top of all of that, there's stuff like the weapon variants, which is good for zombies. Really good, because it changes up the gameplay. You can get weapon variants that give you a free perk for killing 50 zombies without going down, or spawning a nuke for like, I think it's 100 zombie kills without going down. Some weapon variants can stun the zombies, they can freeze the zombies. There's a weapon variant for the
My
Mauler
nigga, was that an alien?
that makes it shoot 5 bullets
That was the fucking alien from Ghost, bro. You gotta be
once,
kidding me.
making it like the best non-wonder weapon out of any zombies game ever. It's just insane. This game is so good. If you never played IW Zombies, take my word for it. You buy this game and you don't like it, feel free to drop a dislike and unsubscribe. We are now at the
I don't understand what is going on.
top 3. The best zombies games. The 3 best in my personal opinion. Again, this is not objective, this is how I feel. Number 3, is Call of Duty Black Ops 2. I know that I have some people very triggered right now based off of which game
No, I agree. I agree. It's top 3, but it's not the best zombies, bro. Stop that. It's not the best zombies.
is in the top 2. But I'm sorry, I'll get into it in a second. But again, same thing I said with IW. You're probably just hating on it because YouTubers said it's bad, therefore I say it's bad. BO2, why is it number 3? There's one reason why it's number 3 and not higher. It's that, yes, it has Mob of the Dead, and yes, it has Origins, but you know what else it has? It has Transit, it has Die Rise, it has Nuketown.
Transit is not that bad. What? Ask somebody. Let me tell you something right now. You can ask somebody on the side of the road who plays Black Ops 2 or who has ever played Black Ops 2. You can ask them and be like, "Yo, what do you hate about Transit?" I guarantee you they're gonna say is the bus. I guarantee they're gonna say the bus. If they're not gonna say the bus, they're gonna say the Easter egg itself. I guarantee it. There's nothing to hate about Transit. People just hate it. Every single time I see people say, I hear people say, they'll be like, "Oh, I hate Transit. Oh, Transit's terrible. Transit is bad. Transit is this." They never explain why Transit is bad. They just say it's bad and they just move on with their lives. I never hear a reason as to why Transit is bad. You're never telling me why Transit is bad. You're only saying it's bad, but you're not telling me why it's bad. You know, all the other maps, farm and town and shit. I don't give a fuck about those maps. Those maps is ass. I ain't gonna lie. Those maps are ass. Can't do shit on farm. Can't do shit on town. They're ass. Except for the survival, but that shit is a little ass too. But Transit itself, I don't understand it. There's no reason to hate Transit. They just hate it because you have to run into the fucking where the fucking little imps get you and have to stab you up. You have to grab one of the parts there. You should really play BO4. It's really not as bad as people say it is. It really isn't. Vanguard, however, yeah, nah. How to Basic, yo, thank you so much for joining the stream. Much love to you, family. I really appreciate you for joining the stream. Tay said it's the exact same thing as BO4. I also hear a reason why BO4 is bad, but they never tell anyone why BO4 is bad. They just say that it's bad. This is why I think BO4 is bad. The zombies in that game is very iffy. Like, compare it, because it's a Black Ops game. So of course people are gonna compare it. Compare it to Black Ops 1, 2, and 3. You're gonna think, damn, like, I don't know. I'm gonna look up. Hold on. After this, I'm gonna look up the reason why.
Now, when you have two of the worst zombie maps ever in the yes, it has Origins, but you know what else it has? It has Transit, it has Die Rise, it has Nuketown. When you have two of the worst
Nah, dead ass though. I thought Nuketown was like a mod. When I was younger, I dead ass thought Nuketown. Bro, didn't play BO4 about something. I told you already. I looked up the zombies and I looked up what was bad about it, and people were making sense. I'm gonna show you on stream. I'm gonna show you on stream. I'm not just talking on my. I don't talk about shit that, like, you notice I haven't said nothing about Vanguard. I just said that people say it was really bad. I seen why it was really bad, and I looked up gameplay, and this shit looks terrible. I haven't said nothing about that yet. But with BO4, I'm not saying that much either. I'm just saying what I've heard and what I've seen from it, and it didn't look that great. Makes sense in it. Hold on. But like I was saying with the Nuketown map, I thought the Nuketown map was a mod, but that map was it was okay. But having Nuketown as a zombies map, no. Especially when you can't explore everywhere, no. let's not kid ourselves. Die Rise. What was Die Rise again? Let me see. What was Die Rise? Oh, is this the one with the dragon? Is this the one with the dragon?
Hello everybody, my name is Mr. Willie. Than your friend. Yeah? Please. Have I tried myself? Right, all the zombies are coming now. They all coming. Carpenter.
Yeah, this is the one with the dragon.
Nuke's my savior. Gee.
Yeah, I'll get. Yeah, I mean, come on. Who's really gonna sit up there and be like, "Yeah, bro, you want to play Die Rise?" Why would anybody? No. Stop kidding yourself. Nobody in this fucking world would be like, "Yeah, I want to play Die Rise." I would. You want to play what? Die Rise. Fuck out of here. You don't want to play Die Rise. You lying.
Worst zombie maps ever in the game with two of the best. You know what that screams to me? Inconsistency. Like, yeah.
Hello. You just ranked. Okay, so let me get this straight. So you're talking about map inconsistency, right? But when you were talking about Cold War, you didn't mention map inconsistency with that because you literally said that they copy and pasted multiplayer maps to zombies maps. Lack of idea. At least they tried with Black Ops 2. At least they tried. The motherfuckers didn't even try. Activision didn't even try. They didn't try. Black Ops 1. You didn't mention maps with that. I mean, you did mention maps with that, but you were naming good-ass maps. Keynote or Totem, 5. What else did you say? Call of the Dead. What are we doing? Those are good maps. Consistent good maps. What are we doing? With consistently good weapons. What are we doing? I don't want to be annoyed, but coming from someone who actually plays Black Ops 4 Zombies, I can almost guarantee you are going to change your mind on BO4 if you play it. Here, I'm here. Let me show you.
Dating all the way back to 2008.
Get to the point.
Fun, or you could not use them if you were an experienced player and you wanted a challenge. And the game motivated you to level up, both yourself and your weapons. In the weapons kits, you were able to add attachments.
Actually, you know what? No, fuck all that. Fuck all that. Let's not even do that. Okay. Yeah, let's do that. Let's search it up. Hold on. Let's search it up.
It is clear you are a formidable fighter. I suggest we team up to ensure our mutual survival. I am confident as to my own survival, which leads me to wonder.
What the fuck is going on? What is going on? What is that? What is that?
The twisted tongue torments me no more. Don't let me go! Abomination!
This is custom mutations where you can modify the rules of your game. You start with specific points. You dismantle or enable guns as a custom rules game. See, give me what? Where is the gameplay? Where's the gameplay? Here, Noah J456, one of the greatest motherfuckers to ever play Call of Duty.
Holy fuck, guys! I'm out! I'm teleporting! Noah, save me!
Oh my god! Yo! Oh! Dude, that was so many tigers!
My nigga, are they fighting tigers?
How do you think I felt? I was running away from where you were running towards. How did I live? Oh, the tigers found me, Noah. I'm going down.
No, you're on. Just out.
Oh my god.
That's I need one tiger.
Oh my dude, it one-shots you? That's so dumb!
They're
Why
so
is the
big.
revive thing on my screen?
Yo,
What?
that is actually so dumb.
Oh, I picked you up because when you shoot the scepter at
Where
somebody,
is the Sheva?
it revives them.
Oh
I
shoot.
can't.
Oh
I
yeah.
seriously
How can
can't
I
do
get more than
Dude,
150
This is
life?
the hardest zombies ever. I've stopped daily. I've literally stopped daily vlogging to go full time with like streaming and zombies, and this might be the worst decision of my life.
And you chose the wrong game to do it on, my guy.
I choose.
See, like, listen to them, bro. Listen to him. Listen to him. Listen to what he said. These dudes, first of all, these dudes that he's playing with and him himself, he is a Call of Duty Zombies enthusiast. His whole channel is Call of Duty Zombies. Literally, when Black Ops 3 was out, I swear to God, it was this man playing that shit every damn day, streaming it every damn day. Listen to what he says.
I've stopped daily. Seriously can't do this, boys.
Dude.
This is the hardest zombies ever. I've stopped daily. I've literally stopped daily vlogging to go full time with like streaming and zombies, and this might be the worst decision of my life.
And you chose the wrong game to do it on, my guy.
I choose the wrong card. Hey, at least it trains you to get better.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Only one shot you went 2018. In 2024, it's not as bad. Wow.
Dude, there's nothing getting better about getting one shot by a tiger like that. That was so silly.
Nah, that's crazy.
Should we all protest and just like tweet out saying, Craig, we refuse to play until you patch it?
Like, this game gets clowned on, and it. Like, I've never played this game
in your life,
all right,
bro.
well, it's in the mystery box right now if you want it.
All right.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, nothing. It just didn't look for me personally. For me personally, and I'm not hating this game. I'm not hating this game in the slightest. But for me personally, it didn't look as appealing as it could have been. You know, like he was like, "Oh, we took out the exosuits." Yeah, at the whole press conference run or whatever during E3 or whatever it was, and that's the thing is you made a great game with exosuits, Black Ops 3. Obviously, there are games that didn't do it as well, Infinite Warfare, Advanced Warfare, but Black Ops 3 has, I think, with the exosuits, the best movement. And they took out the exosuits, and I heard nothing good about the game. Like, literally, people stopped playing this game after, I think, a month or two. And I was like, well, what's so bad about it? I was like, man, let me look at reviews. I was like, wait. He said, it doesn't matter how clown this game is. Please play it first before you hop on. It's actually fun. It really is. Especially IX and Ancient Evil. Ancient Evil is really a top 10 map. No, I'm not hating this game. I'm just saying, like, before I buy anything, I make sure that the game itself is really good. Like, I don't see myself playing this game for like a long period of time. No, kind of like Vanguard and stuff like that. Like, I didn't see myself playing that. Like, it just didn't look as like I was just going like, why would I play? Hold on. What came out before BO4? Okay. What? 2043? Are you fucking kidding me? Oh my gosh. So difficult. Why is it so difficult? Hold on. When did it come out? Black Ops 4 came out. Oh, and I forgot about Blackout. Blackout was the thing they added too. Black Ops 4 came out a year after World War II. And I thought World War II was pretty good. It sold 14.3 million. World War II sold damn near 20 million. Let me stop. So let me stop speaking on this game because I haven't played it. Let me stop speaking on a game I've never played. I mean, if you don't want to buy BO4 because of videos, why did you have Advanced Warfare? Because when I played Advanced, because the reason why I bought Advanced Warfare is because my friend had Advanced Warfare, and I thought it was a really good game at first when I played it. And I say like 2, maybe even 3 months in, I was like, yeah, this game is not good. This game is not good. Because after playing Black Ops 3, and like Black Ops 1 and 2 and Modern Warfare, you start to realize this game is actually pretty ass. And the reason why I thought it was so ass because the movement. The movement is bad. The movement is terrible in that game. Like, I hated the movement. I hated it. But like those first 2 to 3 months, I was like, yeah, this is actually a pretty damn good game. And then I was like, yeah, no, this game is actually pretty fucking terrible. It's actually pretty terrible. I mean, the guy rating it, I mean, you should get more on the guy than me. The guy himself said that he's never gonna talk about that game ever in life because of how bad it was. And I hope does he wait? Please tell me he goes over Black Ops 4. I want to know why people hate Black Ops 4.
Just going based off.
I heard people say one thing. I heard people say other things as well. Or some people say the same thing. I want to know what makes Black Ops 4 so bad.
But again, when it has some of the worst maps ever in the same game with some of the best maps ever, it drags down the quality of the game overall. Speaking of Transit and Dire Eyes, the Victus crew, horrible, terrible, awful. They're pretty solid in Tag or Toten, but before that, dude, well, they're solid in Barrett as well. But in Transit and Dire Eyes, they are horrible. They do not mesh well together. The jokes are all super awkward. It feels like a different experience altogether from what World at War and BO1 was. Mob of the Dead, again, really great map, great crew, fun map with a bunch of cool rewards to unlock. And then you got things like Afterlife mode, which is so unique and so cool even to this day. And then you have Origins, one of my favorite maps.
Yeah, I'm gonna react to it after
this,
bro.
This map never gets old because there's just so much stuff to do in this map. From the 4 staffs to build and upgrade, to the free Perkaholic, to the Trials, to the free MG08, to the dig spots, to the G-Strike grenades. This map is just fantastic, with a great boss, great atmosphere, just great everything. So to summarize, BO2 has some amazing maps, like I said, but it also has 2 of the worst non-Vanguard maps out there. If it wasn't for Transit and Dire Eyes being on this game, then it would be number 2, or maybe even number 1. But Jimmy Zielinski sabotaged BO2, so for that reason, it's taken the number 3 spot. Coming in at the
why do you hate Jimmy Zielinski so bad, bro?
Number 2 spot, the second best zombies game is Call of Duty Black Ops 4. Yes, you heard me right. I think Black Ops 4 is the second best zombies game ever. You disagree? Don't care. I gotta stop reusing toxic lines from past videos. Why do I love Black Ops 4? Let me count the ways. Number 1, it's the most fun that I've ever had at launch night. Launch week, launch month, anything. Because there was 4 maps. 4 maps to play. And they were all really good.
But Jones, Blood of the Dead and Voyage of Despair are garbage.
No, they're not. You know what's garbage? You are. You're bad at zombies. Blood of the Dead is a good map. Voyage of Despair is a good map. I'm serious when I say that. Fun Easter egg. Outside of the clock step, it's a really good Easter egg.
So why was you talking shit on the game at first when you did this whole review and then you were like, yeah, it's great. What?
The lockdown step is great. The iceberg step is great. The planet step is great. The iceberg step is fantastic. The boss fight. The best boss fight Treyarch has ever made. A banger badass wonder weapon in the Kraken. It's like a better version of the Cauterizer from Exo Zombies.
But Jones, the birds are too small. It's too CQC based.
It's the Titanic. What do you expect?
I'm not gonna sit up there and say that it's too small, it's too base, because Call of Duty Ghost had, when you're in Call of Duty Ghost and you have to fight the final villain on that ship, it's literally the same size as this is what I'm seeing. It's literally the same size. So I won't knock it down because it's too small. That what?
You expect Ascension rooms where everyone and their mother could fit? Are you expecting rooms that are gonna make it
what the hell is that?
super easy to get to like round 100 on?
But Jones, the enemy spam on Voyage is too bad.
Okay, I'm gonna stop doing that voice, but no, it's not bad. The enemy spam ain't that bad. Especially if you've ever played Exo Zombies. That is bad enemy spam.
that is
Voyage
bad
isn't
enemy
even
spam.
that bad. Listen to me.
I don't know how bad it is on
here.
here.
If you've never played Exo Zombies, I don't want to hear a peep from you about too much enemy spam. Voyage absolutely nails the theme that it's going for, with you being on the Titanic isolated from the rest of humanity, which balances pretty well with the Colosseum in 9, where thousands of people are cheering for your death. It just works really well. Blood of the Dead is so underrated it hurts me to see. It's a fantastic map.
This is crazy because when I was thinking about buying this game, none of these reviews were this positive. None of these reviews were this positive. But Black Ops 4 reviews, none of these reviews were this positive. I promise it wasn't this positive. When I looked at the reviews on Xbox, I said, "Oh, I wonder how good this game is." They were not this positive. Hold on, where are the reviews at? I'm not going on IGN. Where's a Reddit? No, I'm not going on Reddit either. Forbes. I think, bro. Let me see. I'm like, let me go to Reddit. Fucking. So I officially played a game long enough as an average. Is that max an average shooter? I would mention that I've been playing COD. First, the positive. BO4 has done enough for it to have at least some to extend the authentic boots on the ground multiplayer feel in many ways. It reminds me of BO2 that deserves the recognition. Zombies mode seems as rich as ever. Granted, I've only played the game. I've only played one game of it, but for one, I've seen the visuals are spot on. The negatives, however, the main problem is BO4 that introduced so much unnecessary elements. Almost gets impossible for you to keep up. You have secrets, armor system, blah blah blah, random items. I have no idea. Other than that, systems, spawn systems, what? Lol. I 100% agree. I missed the old guns, but the gun skill was the focus of the game. Okay, they're just talking about multiplayer. They're not talking about the zombies. I heard people say zombies is not that good. I heard people say, and you know what? And that's my fault. At the time, why was I listening to people talk about a game? Then again, you sent me this video and you love Black Ops 4. So then again, this could be
From
some
the
bullshit.
to the setup, like with the catwalk and stuff,
No, I'm
to
just
the
playing.
new weapons like the
You gotta
Magnum
buy it now
and
if
the
you're able
golden
to.
knife and the golden spork knife. This map just has a bunch of fun stuff to do. And speaking of fun stuff to do, it has a fun Easter egg. Yes, I'm serious about that. This Easter egg is just so much fun to fly through. Like legit, when you know how to beat it, the only annoying step is the power step. You think the bird step is hard or annoying? Well, good thing you can tell exactly where it goes at the beginning of the round. So you don't have to check like 42 spawn locations or something. You only have to check one. You think the Morse code step is hard? Again, good thing you can tell exactly what the number is.
No. No. Where did I get the slider? No, it's not yours. I forgot where I found the slider. I forgot where I got that later. It wasn't. No, it wasn't from your bedroom. Actually, I forgot where I grabbed it from. I was actually trying to look for the lighter in your room, but I couldn't find it, so I found that one. I forgot where I grabbed it because it was gone. Yeah, but you recently got that one, right? See,
You have to input into the machine so you can finish that step in like 5 to 10 seconds tops.
BO4 is so fun and underrated.
Again, this quest is not bad. When you actually learn it, it is a lot of fun. Dead of the Night is a lot of fun. If you can get past picking up all the parts, which if you can't, I can understand why. Again, I'm an Easter egg guy.
Listen, man, listen. Blame the motherfuckers who influenced me to not get the game. Don't blame me. Blame the motherfuckers. All right? Because this is the thing with me. If I'm playing Call of Duty, I play Call of Duty for multiplayer and zombies, especially after Black Ops 3. I was not hearing the best reviews about this game, so I was like, why would I waste $60 on a game that is not well reviewed? You know? It's like it's the same thing if Elden Ring. If Elden Ring was badly reviewed, I wouldn't buy Elden Ring. I promise I wouldn't. I wouldn't buy that game. Are you gonna buy BO4 now when you're able to? I'll give it a shot. This makes me want to play Black Ops 3 though. I ain't gonna lie, this makes me want to play Black Ops 3 Zombies with the gravity spikes and the gobble gum and like some of the guns that look like the Black Ops 3 versions of the guns. I want to play it now. I ain't gonna lie.
Blundell guy. I'm a hardcore zombies guy, so it doesn't really bother me for the most part. Ancient Evil, legit, one of the best maps ever made. If BO4 is down here with Vanguard, then tell me why Ancient Evil exists. If you think Ancient Evil is a bad map, you're just hating on the game just to hate on it. That's just what it is. You're just hating on the game because either you blue screened at launch or because
this man talked about BO4 in this video. These motherfuckers the fans of BO4 scrambled up and said, "Bro, thank you. BO4 is not that bad." And how many comments is it on this video? There's 455 comments. All 455 of those comments are all BO4 fans. I could tell. I could just tell, bro. I could tell. But if you go to an Xbox or PlayStation review list, I promise it's bad.
I literally found it. As soon as I walked in my room, I don't know what it was. I had lifted some papers and I knew it was there.
Oh, this fucking guy here, bro.
It's so weird. I just walked in there and I just lifted up the papers and somehow I just knew it.
This fucking guy.
I don't know how.
Have a
because
great
the
day.
YouTubers told you to hate on this game when it first came out, so you did, and you never gave it a fair shot.
No, not
Everything
YouTubers.
from how the map
Reviewers
looks,
as well.
to how the map plays, to the aesthetics of the map.
Why the fuck are you still watching this? Because it's a long video and I'm gonna watch it.
Easter eggs, to the wonder weapons, dude. The hands, the redeemed hands of the gods.
Hold on, that fucking skin looks really cool. That looks really fucking cool. Hold
Easter
up.
eggs, to the
No, that actually is really beautiful. I like that.
wonder weapons, dude. The hands.
Tyler, but what do you mean? First of all, Tyler, what do you mean? Why the fuck am I still watching this? Why wouldn't I be watching this? It's a video that somebody wanted me to react to. What are you talking about, dog? What are you talking about?
The redeemed hands of the gods. Really cool, dude. If you've never played Chaos, you're missing out. Chaos is so much fun in BO4. It is so much fun. To just how the story is, to including all types of Greek and Norse
It's
mythology.
been 2 hours.
It's so
Has it
good.
really been 2
It's so
hours?
good.
Oh wow.
Why do people not like this?
No. It's been an hour. It's been an hour. I know it's been an hour. I know it's been an hour. If not an hour and 30 minutes.
Fun as well. From training around the cafeteria in Blood, to camping at the bottom of the staircase in Voyage of Despair, to training in the amphitheater in Ancient Evil, to camping with the Ray Gun Mark II in Alpha Omega. There's just so many different ways to play these maps. It's not like Firebase Z where...
Oh, hey, I didn't know they brought back the cast of characters. I didn't know they brought back the cast of characters from Black Ops 2. That's actually really cool.
If you're gonna try and train with the Wonder Weapon, good luck to you. With the super sprinters and how long it takes to activate the orb and everything, it pretty much...
Listen, I'm gonna tell you right now, bro. Respectfully, I do not know. He's ranting!
In a world of time.
This is how I know he's a Black Ops 4 fan. This is how I know Black Ops 4 is his favorite game. Because how the fuck has he been talking about this for this long?
Overpriced fast food burgers. One chili pepper create
the shit out of this game out on overall, but the ether maps are still pretty good.
He's still going. Is this a Black Ops 4 fan? Because if it is, I'm not gonna listen to no biased opinion, bro. No, I'm just playing. Just playing. My favorite Black Ops zombies, easily.
Black Ops 3, the GOAT, of course. Shadows of Evil, greatest map of all time. Horizon Drax, second greatest map of all time. The Giant, Shadows of Evil, greatest map of all time. Horizon Drax, second greatest map of all time. The Giant, really good remake of Doris. One of the best maps ever. Top 10 on almost everyone's list. Zetsubo no Shima, not a lot of people like, but I think
yeah, people don't like Zetsubo no Shima, but that's perfectly fine. It's perfectly fine.
Really fun. Garad Krovi, I'm not a huge fan of it.
I loved it. Garad Krovi is very interesting to me. It's interesting.
I think it's the worst map in this game.
Yeah, agreed.
That's not saying it's bad.
That's not, yeah.
All the maps in BO3 are somewhere in my top 15. And Revelations, a really fun map that a lot of people hate, but honestly, dude, outside of the Easter egg, it is so much fun. From the vibe of the map, like the aesthetics and the...
People hate Revelations? Really? Really? I don't think that's one of the best maps ever made, but I love that it's sprinkled in for nostalgia. Shangri-La, Origins, Barry, or not Barry, but you know what I'm talking about. I love that it's sprinkled in those maps, you know? So I'm very shocked that people did not like Revelations. I thought people loved Revelations. You know, it was a really great map. It had every single weapon, like every single one of them. The Apothicon Servant, the Thunder Gun, the Ray Gun, the gravity spikes, the Annihilator. I thought people loved this game, this map. Christopher appeared on another streamer's live. Check them out after this. All right.
Soundtrack.
I gotta react to that video
Wonder
that he
weapons.
sent. How to Basic said, so you watched this whole video but won't finish the oddity compendium? No, I'm not watching that. What makes you think I want to watch that demonic shit?
Just how the game flows and everything.
I guess that is unfair though. But at the same time, that's some demonic shit you had me watching. You even said you even said after I was like, bro, I can't watch that. This is too creepy. You were like, bro, I don't know what it is, bro. I think I lost my sanity after watching this. You think I want to lose mine? No.
Just BO3 as a whole is just a fantastic game. The Gobblegums are great. Yep. It was the first game ever to bring a lot of what modern COD players love, like Gobblegums, weapon kits, loadouts, permanent super Easter egg rewards, leveling system.
Okay.
All the wonder weapons in BO3 are great. Apothicon Servant, my favorite ever.
Oh,
all the bows are a lot.
Apothicon Servant is a fucking amazing. Okay.
Fun. The KT4 is really underrated. I personally think it's a more fun circle fire, but maybe that's just me. Mark 3, I wish it was stronger because it falls off at like round 40, but it's a great weapon design. And obviously, you got the Thunder Gun and the Wonder Waff and stuff like that from previous games. And then, on top of all of that, we got Zombies Chronicles. So we got Nocturne Totem, Baruch, Shino Numa, Kino Dorto.
I love the BO3 glaze. I love the BO3 glaze. BO4, I can't speak on BO4. I'm never speaking on it again, and I apologize. But at the same time, though, don't blame me. Blame the motherfuckers who reviewed it. I'm a multiplayer and a zombies guy. I'm just saying. But this game right here, I'm not hearing it, bro.
And Origins, all on a modern Call of Duty. Most of these maps in this game are my favorite versions to play, like Baruch.
Are we seriously still watching this? Yes, we are. I came back and we still. Yes, you did.
BO3 Baruch is just so much.
Same way you motherfuckers be asking me to react to videos. Same thing.
Fun, dude. By far my favorite version of this map. Like Water War Baruch is really fun, but something about BO3 is just on another level, dude. BO3 Shang is a lot more fun than BO1 Shang, although again, as I said, it's a pretty solid map on BO1, but it's even more fun on BO3. BO3 Moon. Chronicles made Moon a fun map by getting rid of all the jug nonsense. And Area 51 with the teleporters and stuff. And the box RNG for the Easter egg. That's pretty bad, but at least you have poppable fire cells. To being able to do the...
Keep them up!
Oh my goodness.
I'll fight anybody.
What is Odyssey Compendium? We're not watching it. I'm not watching that crazy
Easter egg
shit.
on solo. Moon is just a major improvement from BO1. And then you have Origins. Now, I prefer BO2 Origins over BO3, but I'm not going to sit here and act like BO3 Origins is bad, because it's not. It's still really good. And it looks fantastic, dude. Honestly, it's either this or Revelations is the best looking zombies map ever.
Agreed.
The final thing I want to talk about is the story.
I would give Dryzen is a really well made map too.
Collect all the ultimate souls that try and stop the loot from happening and grabbing the blood vials from Mob of the Dead. The progression of the characters, like you play the giant, dude, everyone in that map fucking hates each other. But in Dryzen they grow closer. Setsubo, they grow closer. In Garage, they grow really close to where they're pretty much best bros. And then Revelations, they all want to smash each other, but... And how that sets up like BO4, like Blood of the Dead, where they didn't get super close to Richtofen yet, so they didn't care about him dying because it took place in between Setsubo and Garage is when they really started to get along. Oh my god, dude. It's just perfect storytelling. So yeah, BO3 is the best zombies game that there is.
Yes!
This is my final ranking for every single Call of Duty zombies game ranked from worst to best. I hope you guys did enjoy. Comment your...
Yeah! You know, I want to play Black Ops 3 now. I want to play Black Ops 3. I want to play Black Ops 3. I'm gonna download that shit later, bro. And if y'all like, Chris, play a different game, shut your ass up. I'm not playing a different game. I'm playing Black Ops 3. Shut your ass up. Chris, what's your dream car? An Audi A4. An Audi A4.